So guys, I'm really excited about 8 House. I'm really looking forward to this project.
Again, an exciting project.
Yeah.
Good location, amazing location to be honest, and I mean, and price is unbelievable, frankly.
I think this is Royal Park Homes' signature project. I really believe it is. I mean, I've seen other projects, but this one's got a little bit more to it. I find that there's so many features.
Yeah, I think Marco is now looking to put his stamp on the city, right?
I think so.
he wanted this sort of his signature project because he really want to do more and more of this boutique building.
It's his vision. I
Yes,
think you can
yeah.
see that in everything, every layout, even the smart rooms.
Yes.
Like he's got these great ideas, but it's all about his vision, and I think he's actually put it out there that we're absorbing it all, but there's just so much.
Yeah. This building was, I think, from his perspective, always was supposed to be a bit ahead of time, right?
Oh, it is.
And I think this through. This was designed about a year and a half ago, and this concept of smart room was designed about maybe at least a year ago.
That's
And
right.
but if you look in the present circumstances of COVID-19, where you need more space at home, like these are all larger units, he decided specifically.
And he was way ahead of the time.
Absolutely.
He didn't even know. Who knew? But look at that. You're absolutely right. He was ahead of the time with the smart rooms because everyone was working from home. Kids are home. People are working right from there. And every room is equipped as if that
With
you
so
could
much
be,
technology.
with all the technology. What's in every? What are the?
So we have the plugs, we have the smart lights, we have the all the internet connections. The you want
The
it.
temperature
it's
controls,
temperature
Alexa's
controls.
integration,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
It's all-
I know he's been mentioning lately that he continues to look for more smarter technologies as they build that out. I mean, that aspect of geothermal energy, like one building in Toronto, which I'm aware of, which is in the in the Toronto core, which is
Yes.
producing its own energy.
Right.
Heated sidewalks, right?
That's a
off the
Yeah, I
grid.
mean, that they've had heated driveways, right? But I've never seen a building
Heated
with heated
sidewalks.
sidewalks all the way around the building.
Yeah.
That's a huge.
Yeah, but
Very unique.
lift on parking spots, right, where you can
I
park
know.
2 spots,
That
right?
was-
Heated garages. I mean, quite.
Yeah. The electric, he's got
plugs, yes,
I know.
absolutely.
We were in those
That's right.
meetings with the architects, and they were talking about that. They've missed nothing. They've got it all thought through.
all the
But it's all a reflection of his vision. I can see that.
Also the sizes, right? If you look at now, we have a clear trend, especially in a post-COVID-19 world,
Yes.
where people want to live in more larger spaces, there's more activity at home,
Yes.
and they're hardly even from the beginning when I looked at it, and I said, yeah, well, it doesn't have any one bedroom. There were hardly, I think,
Remember
couple
those
of them,
conversations?
right?
We thought, wow, we don't have any smaller units, but look at that.
Yeah, right? I mean, perfect product for the current upcoming world,
The
right?
times have changed.
Yeah.
He was ahead of the times, and now that's what we're looking at. Everyone's looking at more space.
More
Yeah, yeah.
space.
Yes.
That's why a lot of people are moving away from the downtown core so that they could actually afford extra spaces.
And Midtown seems to be
Midtown.
the in-between
Absolutely.
amenities that it has. It has still the amenities. They're close to the city, the transit, and the parks. So they've got all the greenery around them. They've got it all.
Right.
Really,
We've got
it's
the
really.
trail right
Yeah, you just
on.
walk out from the building up to the trail, your steps leading up to the trail, which goes all around Toronto.
Yes.
Biking trail, walking trail.
People
So,
love
yeah.
that outdoor space.
Also,
they-
in terms of midtown
young
location,
kids.
right? Ideal, right? 18 minutes from downtown core, Yonge and Bloor. 20 minutes further to airport, right in between airport and downtown, right?
Yes.
Yorkdale Mall is only 7 minutes further north, right?
Everything.
5-minute proximity of
Everything's
Forest Hill,
there.
which is one of the most expensive area.
high-end area in
Right.
the GTA, and they were like, how many minutes away from Forest Hill? Like
5 minutes,
minutes.
5 minutes, right?
literally-
Yeah, they could bike ride.
Yeah,
But it's really interesting because what I found too is I think our agents are going to be really, really excited, not just to an investor, because for the investor, I know that you've got some great investors that want to buy, but also for the end user. I'm finding that the end user is looking at affordability, and this is enabling them to be able to afford to buy.
100%.
That difference per square foot that you were talking about, Adnan.
Yeah, it just, originally I thought this product would be somewhere between $1,000 to $1,200 per
Right,
square
so
feet.
did we,
And
yes.
around mid-800. It is absolutely a steal. Like, I
Yes.
mean, I think it's literally the best deal in town,
Yes.
regardless of any project out there in any location. This price is, I mean, I think this product, in my opinion at least, is probably about $300 off the one it should be, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it sounds like a number, $300 per square feet, but if you translate it into 800 square feet times 300, that's almost $250,000.
It's a
It's
huge
30%.
gap.
It's a
It's a huge-
30% price gap
Right.
between the other prices.
we are.
Well, that's a difference between somebody affording to buy and not affording to buy and just
absolutely.
renting. So now they can actually afford to buy instead of renting. It's a great opportunity for the young couples. as well as the older couples too, the more mature buyer. Those
So
lofts,
right.
I can't wait
They're going to
to,
be beautiful.
to get those
yes.
launched, because those are the most unique lofts I've ever seen.
Correct.
With the balconies, the outdoor
Terraces,
park.
like
the-
literally
oh my
terraces,
God.
you know,
They have a
bigger than
backyard.
this space, right?
Yeah, they have a backyard right off their balcony. So if they're
Absolutely.
giving up a home and they're giving up the backyard, they're
They
gaining all
don't
that
have
space
to
out
forego
exterior.
the outdoor
Yeah.
space.
And he's not
Absolutely.
even counting that space. He's
Yes.
just like, that's part of his
Design.
structure and everything. And if they have bigger get-togethers, they've got the common area where they have the outdoor amenities as well
Correct.
with barbecue.
So right, yes, yes.
He's got it all covered. He's got, well, so I think we're going to really have a phenomenal turnout, especially when it comes to the end user as well as the investors. It's going to be a
Agreed.
tough
I mean,
call.
honestly, I mean, I live in downtown core. I live in
Yes.
a high-rise building. But the future is this mid-rise building,
It
boutique
is.
building. Like in the end, I mean, if one have a choice, why would want to live in one of these modern towers with 500-600 units in it, when you can live in a building which is only 100 odd units in it, right?
People are asking
Boutique
for that.
buildings, right?
Yeah, they are. Actually, one of our clients called and wants to buy a condo, and it's a young couple. I thought she would like to buy into the new. She said, I want mid-rise.
Yes.
I don't want high-rise. I thought, wow, isn't that interesting? So that's where their mindset is. I think this, as you're saying earlier, this COVID has really changed people's thinking
Outlook.
and how they want to live their lives and how they want to spend their time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you want to have bit of this outdoor feeling. Don't want to be in a huge big buildings with lot of turnover,
Right?
stuff
lot
like
of
that.
people. You know, if you have, just getting in the elevator.
The long waits for the
long waits.
elevator
It's
every
just
morning in the
more of a
evening.
community. I think he's building a really
Yeah.
sense of community in a
Absolutely.
mid-rise.
Yeah. Again, I'm sure there would be people still who for the high rise, but there is a shift. Some of the
Oh.
shift is demographically,
Yeah.
which prefers building like this.
But this
The problem in Toronto was there weren't enough of this being built because it's more expensive build
Well,
this
it's
building,
sure it's
right?
more expensive,
right? Because
but-
economies of scale. But this building, I just don't know how. I mean, this price is. I'm still a little bit mystified.
We'll just take advantage of the fact that we can offer this to
Offer
the
this.
realtors, and they can in turn offer it to their clients. And I have a feeling we're going to get sold out very quickly.
Well, given the deposit structure, the fact that we're offering 5% in
I know.
2020, 5% in 2021, 5% 2022, it's really comfortably spaced
Right?
out for the buyer.
Yes.
They don't have to worry about the cash flow. It's just convenient and it just makes sense to purchase.
Well, what's
Yes.
really great about Marco is that he allowed us to, he heard us. Remember those meetings we
Yes.
had? It wasn't that he was meeting us and he actually listened to everything you brought to the table, all the things we brought to the table, all of the discussions we had with realtors. He actually took it all in and he's actually implemented
I honestly,
important features here.
I honestly didn't thought at that time that he will take our first recommendation of this
know.
price. I thought that was the starting point when he took it. I was shocked, right?
Yeah, we'll get back to you later, and it was going to be back. No, it was actually he was listening to every word we were
Yeah,
saying.
I think
which
this is
great.
he just want to use it as a signature project, so he's very keen on building it, moving
Yes.
on. So he's leaving a lot of money on the table
I
for
know.
future homeowners as well as investors.
Yes.
Hey, great for us, and also because we'll be able to cash it out. I mean, from an investor perspective, like
Yes.
the occupancy is about 2.5 odd
Yeah,
years
when is
away.
the occupancy again? Is it 2022?
2020.
Yeah, somewhere towards the later part
Towards the
of 2020.
latter part,
Yeah, I
right?
would
Yeah.
expect so. I mean, again, depending. I mean, a lot of projects are delayed, so who knows, right?
Yeah, that's true,
But
that's true.
it's so because you're getting this upside right at the beginning. The day you sign your contract, you probably have a couple of $100,000 of upside, and if you're only investing, about $100,000 or $1,000 over a pace of 3 years,
Yes.
and the day you sign the contract, you make maybe $200,000 or $1,000. I mean, again, I can't think of any project which is as good of an investment as this anywhere in the city.
How
So
long would
good.
it take someone to make that as an income?
Absolutely.
It takes me a
Right?
long time. That's all I know.
A long time.
Everybody.
So this is a great, opportunity for someone to be buying into a project and actually earning that income before they actually
Right, off the
occupy
bat.
in their equity. That's big. That is
Yes.
amazing.
And the fact that we offer so many different types of products in this one building. We
Yeah.
have the one smart room, the 2 smart room, the 3 smart room.
Yes.
And then we have the sky lofts, which offer the 2-story units. Then
I
we
love
have the
those.
garden lofts with
Did you
the
see the
walkout.
wine cellars that they put in the Skyloft? I thought
So
those
beautiful.
were brilliant. The way they put, they look, the way
The
they
upgraded
located.
kitchen.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
finishings are
Yes.
gorgeous.
Yes.
Yeah, and
yes.
whereas in a city you will have a 2-story units,
Yes.
4 bedrooms,
Yes.
huge terrace space, outside space,
Yes.
right?
It's
I mean,
like
it's like
a house.
this is an ideal product made for the times, right?
It is. It's made for the
So
time.
true.
And if even if you will find it, you will think something like there will be a couple of $1 million, and it's nowhere close to it, right?
No,
I mean,
over time they will be.
Yes, 100%.
Over time, because of the price point compared to the competitors, and they're 30% less. You just know over time there's going to be huge.
Once
uplift.
LRT comes, then the whole area is going to move up so much more in
literally
price.
4 minutes. I
That-
would think so. What 4 minutes walk in Neda from
You're right.
LRT, future
That's
LRT
right. That's it.
station,
That's
which
right.
will be open before this project is built, right?
That's
Because I
right.
believe the scheduled opening is
Eh,
sometime in the next year and a half.
Year
So
and a
when
half,
that
so-
happens, those prices are going to skyrocket.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
And to have an average price in the building of somewhere between 750 to maybe even some of these larger big units, 1,500 square feet unit for around 1.1, 1.2.
Yeah.
I mean, again,
Where do you
stand-
find that type of
That's-
space for
You
that
don't.
price?
You don't. I don't know of any. So this is probably a first that we are actually, we studied them. We actually did a spreadsheet on all of the competitors. And we came out further ahead, so much further ahead. And we even double checked the numbers. And we should double check these numbers.
Yes.
We did. They
Just
don't.
makes
They don't
sense.
lie. Numbers don't lie.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean,
excited.
yes.
So we're going to
I'm-
get together with the rest of the team once we finalize our comments. But I don't think there's any other comments that I have or Adnan that we could ask Marco to consider before we start the launch.
You know, I mean, again,
Yeah.
I think most of the stuff, Royal Park and Marco has been great to work with in this regard. Like, it's exciting to be part of this
Yes,
project,
it
right?
is.
And I think Marco is very committed in this aspect of that. He says, you know, as we move forward, I will continue to look into more and more smart stuff. If there's other things we can incorporate, we will continue to do so, right? And that's an amazing approach,
Passionate.
considering you know that even post you have you sold your units.
Yes.
I mean, you will continue to have that approach. So I mean, great.
What I like about Marco and Royal Park is he's got a vision and he's got such passion. And this is demonstration of the passion that he has for his project. And we're going to be involved in it. So this is going to be amazing. So let's set up that meeting with the rest of the team.
Yes.
Kavita, the rest of the girls, the guys, and let's get them going. Okay?
It's exciting.
Thank you.
Can't
We'll look
wait.
forward to it.
Look forward
Thanks.
to it. Thank you, Adnan. Thank you,
Thank
Neda.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.